Good evening, everybody. Or should I say good morning to everybody out there, wherever you are in the world, whether you're in Europe, in the Americas, in Africa, in Asia, North Pole, South Pole, wherever you are. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We are here to talk about the UEFA Champions League game between City and Young Boys, or Young Boys and City. Welcome to the show. Share, subscribe, share. I'll do some introductions before we start. Let's see who we have online. I see we have Veta. We have True City Fan. It must be 2 a.m. out there. You guys are wondering why I'm not showing my face, right? Let me explain to you what's going on. Why I've been missing in action. I've been very, very busy the past 4 to 6, 8 weeks. Extremely busy with work. We're going through this development of a future state solution. And so it's keeping me very busy with trying to build out the target state for a solution, a system. And so it's taking a lot of hours. We're talking about 16 to 18 hours a day. And then I also have my new team that I'm coaching. This new team has gone to the next level. We've been promoted to the next level. And so we are started our game. And so it's interesting, very challenging, but it's interesting. Last year we won all our games. This year we have a new crop of kids and we're trying to build it. And so it's become very, very, very busy. In fact, last 2 weeks ago, we actually played Liverpool. Funny enough, we played Liverpool. And I was expecting them to play kind of possession based, press and move, all that kind of stuff. And, go the Liverpool way, right? And they were just sending the ball past, they're just booting the ball up front. Like, what the hell is this? Is this Liverpool? How Liverpool play? Why are you playing like this? We are playing the ball, keeping the ball, passing the ball, that kind of moves. These kids are just basically booting the ball, hoofball, and up front. I was really, really surprised. But so that's kept me busy. In fact, as of I speak, and 10 minutes ago, I just got home from practice. We had a 2-hour practice, and so I just came in. So it's been keeping me very busy. That's why I haven't been. You haven't been seeing me on Twitter as much as I would like, but nevertheless, we are here. I am here with you, listening and watching. If you're out there, please share the link. We see people who are there. Today, we're going to talk about the game tomorrow, the Champions League game, specifically for City, the Young Boys versus City. City, of course, are the European champions, treble winners, European champions. And so we're looking to do that again this year. My thoughts on the Premier League, I'm not too bothered about the Premier League. I don't really worry until we get to match day 20. That's when I really start to look at what's going on the table. Right now, match day 8, I'm not too bothered. As long as you're within 2 to 3, 5 points of the top, that's not a problem. When it gets to match day 20, when we get to that January, February, that's when we start to say, okay, what's happening in the Premier League? Let's give it some attention. The question to me is, which one would I pick at this point? Would I want to do a double in the Champions League or a 4th Premier League title? I mean, it depends, right, on your perspective. Some people say they had 4 different done in a row. I say I want to get 2 Champions Leagues instead. Give me 2 Champions League over the 4th. But that's my opinion. I give special. The UCL does something to me that the Premier League doesn't do. When it comes to UCL, I can't eat, I can't sleep. It's so exciting. I love it because it's the best of the best. It is the top. It is the best, and so I'm absolutely looking forward to that. But some people want 4 in a row. That's fine. There, I respect that as well. So who do we have here? We have True City Fan, Vader Games. We see Abdul. We see Martin Mancune. Good morning, Martin. Hope you're well. Why are you still up? It must be 2 a.m. in the morning, mate. Hope you're well. Hope your family is well. Good to have everybody on. I'm not showing my face because I just got back from practice and I'm in a mess. I got grass everywhere. I got sweat everywhere. You don't want to see me in that way, but all well and good. But let's get to the bottom of the real point of this vlog or stream, which is the Champions League. And what are your thoughts tomorrow? So I hear this talk about it's an artificial pitch. We've got to worry about injuries. I say just go there and play, mate. Other people go there, they come out unscathed. Just adapt our game and just play. We start talking about injuries, thinking about injuries, we'll probably end up getting injuries. Martin says, why can't we do both? I'll take both, Martin. That's a good point. I would take both. I would take both the Premier League and the Champions League. Might as well, right? Might as well do a treble again, and do the Super Cup and do the Club World Cup and do 5 or 4 or whatever it's called. But yeah, yeah. So the game. So people talk about that artificial pitch. It's a 3G pitch or is a 4G pitch. It's plastic and kind of stuff, ACLs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's fair and it's a fair argument, but I just say we go there tomorrow and just try and finish the game in the first half as much as we can and rest players out, rather than trying to wait and control the game or just go there and batter them and get out there. Win the game tomorrow. We're almost there, and then win the home leg at home, and then basically rest the Champions League till February, and let everybody else worry about the rest of the positions. Top of the group, go into the round of 16, top of the group, and then let everybody else worry about the rest. Martin says we won. Let me share. He says we won 7 out of 9, and we had fair games. Welcome to the show. Mark Cuneway says we've won 7 out of 9. Fans panic. We use yeah. I mean, seriously, people are screaming about Tottenham. We know what's going to end up happening, guys. We all know, Veta. Don't we know what's going to happen?
I don't know how it's going to play out, but we know that they're not going to be there at the end. So I let them have their fun, man. Like we're all fans of our teams, and we know that some are going to talk a little reckless and crazy. Let them be. Let them be. It's all in good nature. I don't let any of them. I don't let any of them first get out of hand and think that they're winning the league because there's so much left to go. But at the same time, let them have their fun because it's gonna be great to crash it on them afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, there's what 29, 30 games left, 30 games left to play. I mean, 30 gets 90 points. Or was it 29? What?
Tons of games, man.
87 points to play for. You could literally lose you could have lost every single game so far and still win the league. Yeah, that's how much. That's how many points are left.
Right? That's how many points are still left. Yeah,
that's how many points are left. Right? You could have literally lost all 9 games, right, and still win the league if you win the rest of your game. That's kind of where we're at, right? So
yeah, that's crazy.
I don't. I mean, the fact that we are, 7 out of 9 or whatever it is, and we're still 2 points behind Tottenham, who've had their perfect start, quote unquote.
Yeah. You know what, Gundo? I want to say this because from a league standpoint, I like these early vibes. Like I like that many different fan bases can claim that they're winning the league or can claim that their club has figured it out and they know what it takes. But you can see the youthfulness. You can see the fact that they're naive with these claims. So I let it go, man. I let it go because it's a marathon.
Well, baby, you get to a point where let me put it this way, right? When last season we had 87 points, 88 points, right? And we won with 3 or 4 games left. I mean, technically, if we were pushed to the wire, we're talking about a season of 93, 94, 95 points last season.
Yeah, right? So Arsenal crapped the bed. They didn't push
right,
to the
right.
To the
now, if you're going to get 90-something points to win the league, we're barely at 23. Tottenham have 23 points, or what is it, 25 points, whatever it is, right? I mean, they have 17 more points just to get over the line.
Yeah.
Arsenal, we're above Arsenal. We haven't played our best football. I'm not too bothered about it, mate. I just wait till match day. 15, 16, then we can start talking about the league.
So this is what's interesting, and I don't know if you've done the math yet, Gundo, but KDB is expected to come back. What are they saying? Like mid-December? Probably maybe after the Christmas break. Am I wrong, or is it later?
Let's even give him the end of the year, right? Which is after the Club World Cup, right? I mean, let's just give.
Okay, so we'll give him till then.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many games that is, but
9 more games. Probably
9 more games.
Well, for us, it's going to be 7 more games, frankly.
Okay. So what I've been saying, and again, shout out to our group chat, and you reminded me, like, hey, CIA and our Sunday link ups and just our shows in general. We need to get back into it. But I've been thinking if we're looking as bad as we're looking, or if we're just keeping pace with the quote unquote great start of Tottenham and Arsenal, if we're doing that without the best midfielder the last 5 years, like what does the rest of the league and what do these other teams think is going to happen when KDB's back? They surely cannot believe that we're going to fall off with him back in our squad.
Well, it's a dilemma, right? I mean, when De Bruyne gets back, right? Who plays where, right? Where does Foden play? Where does Jack play? Where does Nunes play? Where does Kovacic play? Where does Alvarez play? I mean, what happens then? Where does John Stones play? If everybody's fit and firing, where do all these people play? To Pep's point, people talk about a big squad. He says, "Well, everybody's fit. How do you manage that? How do you manage 20 people?" I had a session today with my kids. I had 20 kids come out because we're doing this combined team thing for our age group. It's confusion because you can't really get the rhythm of what you want with 20 people on the field. You can't coach them. You just let them just play. It's confusion. So I get the argument about keeping a small squad because you get to get your ideas across in an easy way. You build that rhythm and that system, that understanding of what they're supposed to do in and out of possession, how the ball moves, where you're supposed to be, because it's a small, tight-knit group. But let's do some of the comments here, Veda, real quick. So Abdul says, big up to you, Abdul.
Yo, large up, Abdul.
Yeah, Mancunian Way says, going for a 4-0 win tomorrow. Yep, I want that 4-0. It's close shop, first half, get it done, clean up, move on if we can. Why can't we do both? We talked about that. Ad says hi. Hello, Ad. Abdul says, thanks to Pep. You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely. You're welcome. He's talking about Cole Palmer, and I said, I'm glad he went there so he can take points off people like Arsenal and Liverpool. That's why he's there. So it's good. Send our recruits to other clubs so that they can take points of other teams. It's good.
You know what? And I'm gonna go back to something you said a while ago. Like with the quality that we have in our team, we can't keep everybody.
No, you can't.
So you got to make the tough choices. Even though you've seen him through the academy, you've seen the talent that he is. You know what? There's a choice between player, club, and obviously the agent and the player's career. So credit to him. He's off to a very good start. I like the confidence that he's showing, but it's.
Well, my argument has always been, and people don't understand this argument, right? If I can send you or loan you or sell you a player from my academy, that improves your squad, right? Chelsea, which means when you play Arsenal, instead of getting killed every year by Arsenal, like last year, got killed 3-0, 3-0. You have this guy who gets you a point against Arsenal, which means that Arsenal can't go above Man City because they're our challengers. So
you're like an arms broker. You're like an arms broker now.
You got it. It's perfect. So I'm glad they sold him to Chelsea because he's improved the quality of Chelsea, right? Take points of Arsenal. So when we go there, what we have to do is go beat Chelsea. Equation solved. It's pretty straightforward. Mancunian Way says that sounds superfluous. I'm looking past tomorrow. I'm focused on. Yeah, I mean, we should get past. I mean, European champions, right? We're European champions. We should get past young boys. 3 points in the bag. We should be able to do that, right, guys? I mean, come on.
We should do it. I mean, the 4-0. That's a very impressive win. But I know the sentiment behind it. Like, let's put up those goals, not have to worry about a thing, and then we can deal with the upcoming derby. But
Nostalgic says a City Channel live at 8:40 p.m. I guess your time. Let's go. Maybe this is a good time. Yeah, maybe we should explore this time as a niche. Let Mark and everybody else, focus on
for those
UK
night
time.
owls, those UK night owls, but also for our North American fans for sure.
Yeah, December new contract verbally signed. That must be De Bruyne, right? You're talking about Martin De Bruyne, right? Just looking in the shadows. Yeah, he's just looking.
Oh wait, is my
You're breaking up.
Camera on?
Yeah. I see you.
Oh, my camera on because.
Yeah, but you're like in the shadows. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clinical says KDB coming back is like a new.
Oh,
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Clinical says KDB coming back is like a new signing. Absolutely. He's like a brand new signing. A nice refresh Devin De Bruyne. And he looks pretty good. I saw him at Abu Dhabi at the UFC thing 24, and he looked nice and handsome, nice and refreshed, calm. Maybe he had some time with Sheikh Mansour. Who knows what happened? But listen, I'm all for the guy. That guy's amazing. We missed him tremendously.
huge.
Let's talk about Champions League. And so today's games, I didn't really pay much attention to it. I mean, it's Madrid, Braga. What do you expect to happen? Arsenal, Sevilla, battered them 4-0 last year. Arsenal sneaked away with a win today. United got a win against Copenhagen 1-0. We beat them 5-0 last year.
Yeah.
They're levels to this thing, man. They're just levels to this thing. Absolutely. Let's be clear. There's just complete levels to this thing. But let's talk about tomorrow. I'm going to share my screen and do lineups. What do you expect in Vader for tomorrow in terms of?
Man. Hopefully you can hear me clearly because I am driving, so I'm probably going through different.
Edison in goal, you think?
Different towers. 100%.
Okay.
100% Ederson's in goal.
Okay. So let's start from the front then. I think it's easier to start from the front and go behind.
Okay.
So is Erling number 9? Is it who's playing that?
Erling, yeah, the striking Viking is definitely starting.
Okay, so we got Erling as number 9. Okay.
We got
anybody in YouTube land disagree? Does Martin? Does anybody else disagree? Anybody disagree with Clinical? You disagree that Haaland should be that 9? What are we say? What are we thinking? Everybody agree?
Oh, so the possibility of resting Haaland for the derby?
No,
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I mean it's his competition, right? It's his competition.
Of course. I say play him. Give him a good 6. Keep him sharp. Okay. The way he scored his last goal, he's up for it. So yeah, give him a good 60 minutes.
Okay, so who plays wide right and wide left? This is the question, right? This is always the debate.
Oh man. Damn, I love what I saw from Doku last week or this weekend. But I also know Jack needs to get in some minutes because I think both of them are going to be needed on the weekend.
Yep.
You know what? I would start Jack.
Okay.
And it's not a slight to Doku because I think starting Jack in Champions League, but then starting Doku for the derby might be the way to go. So Jack will start, I think, on the left.
Yeah, I agree with that. And here's why I agree with it, right? Because there's a comment that Pep made and says that we don't know if Doku can handle 3 games a week yet.
Yeah, right. Not yet. Yeah,
right. He said. I remember that quote when he said he doesn't know if Doku can handle 3 games a week yet because he's coming into the league.
Yeah,
and he hasn't had to play 3 games a week, right? He's never done it before, right? And so this is going to be the first time. So I reckon because they played a game on Sunday, it was a Saturday. There's a game on Wednesday. He's probably going to play on the weekend. So I think Jack starts. Yeah. I think Jack starts on the left. And
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, and then on the right, you think Phil? You think Phil?
And what I love about it is,
or is it Bernardo?
No, I think we're going to see Bernardo in that midfield again.
Okay. So Fodinho?
Yeah, Fodinho. And I love his versatility out there, right?
Yeah.
So, because he can come inside, he can stay out there. And the reason why, and sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but with Foden and Silva, I don't know if you look to can start out wide and go into the midfield. Bernardo can start in the midfield
wide.
Pep can have that type of
rotation,
in-game versatility. I think we might see this. Sorry if I'm chopping up. We might see Silva, Rodri, and Alvarez in that midfield.
Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, Martin says Edison, Ake, Diaz, Stones, or Kanji, Rodri, Rico. Nunez, Doku, Haaland, Foden.
Oh,
Save Jack and Alvarez for United.
Nunes.
I think Jack needs rhythm. I think he needs confidence and rhythm. So I think he starts this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't think there's
Some games will need Jack control. I was like, kill instinct. Yeah, I concur with that. I think having this balance here gives us control and also dynamism, right? Grealish and Foden, and then of course Rodri plays the six. I mean,
Yeah.
who else is going to play the six, right?
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Rodrigo, Bernardo, and Alvarez. You think?
Bernardo and Alvarez is my gut right now, and I have no problems with a strong starting 11. Like you guys had said, and what was I think said in the chat was, let's get those 4 goals and set up shop and call it a day. Let's start with that. Let's start with a strong attack, strong midfield.
Yeah. Or do you think Kovacic gets a chance here in this game, given the experience Champions League? Or
Or a strong 11 entirely. I think I'm in a bad spot, Gundo.
okay, I hear you clearly.
I didn't
Okay,
hear
let's
you.
get we're just Alvarez for
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, we're just Alvarez. But I see Martin's point about resting Alvarez because of a Champions League, because of the United game coming up. That may be. Let's see what people are saying. I'll search Jack on it. Yeah, so this
No,
is my argument, right?
I
And
see
this
that too.
Martin says, "I'd love to see Jack as an 8 one day." I think we can agree on this. I think him and we have massive disagreements about Jack, right? But I think on this thing, we can agree. I think I would like to see a midfield of Rodri, Grealish, Bernardo, and then a front three of Doku, Haaland, Foden. That I want to see that combination, that midfield three of Grealish, Bernardo, and Rodri. I think you can't get the ball of those 3 of them. You won't be able to get the ball of them. Right? It almost reminds me of a Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, where they always have those combination plays because they can keep the ball so well, they can control the game so well. I wonder why.
I would love to see that too. That ball on the half turn so often. I'd like to see Jack square up, looking towards the opposing net, either spraying that ball or carrying with this dribble, because you're not gonna if you're gonna try to dispossess them, you're gonna foul them. So I'd love to see that as well.
I mean, Lachelle Blue says Pep said today that Jack is not up to his standard. My question is, okay, Pep, we can see that he's not a natural left winger. Ergo, you go by Doku because he can go past people and use both feet. Okay, then play the kid in the midfield. Play him as an 8. Play him as a 10. Right? If what we saw at Villa was what incentivized you to buy him, then use him in the right position where he can flourish and let him cook.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking that recently about, okay, let's if clearly on the left hand side he can't get in behind because his game is not speed and getting in behind, right? It's about controlling the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Iniesta couldn't get in behind, neither could Xavi, right? David Silva never got in behind, but they played the 8.
Yeah.
They play that 8 position. They play the 10. Make the kid a 10 and they make
now,
an 8.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't think Jack right now, as is, I don't think he has a nose for goal. Obviously, the way Gundogan had, like Gundogan was an amazing. He just ghosted into positions, and you're like, where did you come from, or how did you pop up here?
Yeah.
And it was like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, to your point, Vate, I know you broke up.
I don't know. I don't think Jack has that yet. It was just intelligence and spacing. I think Jack could do that.
No, he doesn't have that. But what he does have is absolute control of the ball, right? Which means, think about Iniesta and Xavi, right? What did they have the most? They could control the game, make those passes, keep the ball like nobody else could. That's why we loved them, right? But you never saw them running behind the left wing or the right wing. They're always in central position, connected with Messi, making those 1-2 tiki-taka balls all the way through, right? Well, this guy can do that. And he can recover defensively, so why not play him in the midfield? Why not?
My biggest my biggest criticism of Jack, though, that I want to see more passing. what I want to see a little more of from Jack is the 1-2 that you just mentioned. When he
Yeah.
either has a partnership with, Bernardo, maybe Bernardo's in that midfielder, he's drifted over to that side, or it happens to be Alvarez. I just want to see a little more of the 1-2. I give you the ball, I'm running into space, give it to me. I want to see a little more of that type of attack from Jack.
Yeah, I concur with you. I concur with you. But I think when he plays on the left side, he doesn't have, and there's no space to do that. If he does that
Yeah,
centrally, I think he'll get it. I think it's about
yeah,
position.
I
You know,
got you. I got you.
my thinking is you got the guy from Villa who played that central position for Villa and did so well. You bought him for a reason because you saw something. Why make him a left winger?
Yeah,
Expect him to run in behind. He's not going to run in behind.
yeah,
He's a controller. He controls the
I'm with
game.
you.
Give him the ball to control the midfield. That's my own logic, which is why I'm not slating the guy. I'm just saying, hey, why can't we find a better spot for this guy to play centrally?
I got you.
Okay, so the midfield we have Bernardo, Alvarez, and Rodri. Back four. What are we doing in back four?
Back
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
I think
We know it's a hybrid 4-3 thing.
Yeah,
And,
of
and
course.
by the way, FYI, I tried that with my kids. It was wonderful, man. I did that thing, the inverted center back into midfield, bruh. It worked like a charm, man. They loved it. Absolutely loved it. They loved it.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
some intelligent kids then, man, because that's not an easy thing to do.
It's one kid.
Okay, I got you.
Only one kid can do it. Nobody else can do it. Yeah. So, really, really smart kid. Really smart. Did it perfectly. Perfectly, as Pep would say. So left back, who are we going? What are we going for? Or should we do center back first of all?
Now,
Should we do Stones and Diaz?
it
Or
speaks
should we do Diaz?
to how difficult that task is, like those instructions. And the Stones, we got Walker. Ooh, damn. Walker.
Yeah, let's do Kyle. We'll do Kyle. Okay, we got Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben, yeah. Or do we? Yeah, Ruben. Akanji can't play in the derby.
Okay.
So, do you think Stones needs some reps? Because he looked amazing in the last game. I don't think we need to play him in Champions League. I think we play Akanji and we rest Stones.
Yeah, I agree. I concur. I would do that. Akanji. Yeah.
And again, I think we play. I think we play Gavardio. I think Gavardio's on that left side. Akanji is on the bench for this.
Ake on the bench too because of injuries,
yeah, Gavardio, Diaz, Akanji.
Okay. Let's see what we have. So, guys, what do you think about? Let's see. Clinical says that Akanji plays since. Yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah, we put him there. We put him in the lineup. Martin says, "I'm saving Joshko for United. The man is a Rolls Royce. He is. Let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget that Joshko just joined us a couple of months ago. What are we? October?
He joined us to play Champions League.
September.
Oh man.
I mean, 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. He's been with us under Pep, and he's already cooking already. Imagine what it's going to be like when he's 25 and 26 and 27.
Yeah,
he's an amazing player. The Chel Blue says he would drop Kyle. Why would you drop Walker, Legel? Let us know why you think you would drop Walker. Is he?
Does he mean rest him? Does he mean rest him, or doesn't like dropping him because of performance?
It's not a bad idea, though. I mean, if I can't just bring a play right back, that inverted moment, I don't know. Who can play right back for us? Rico? Would he get found out?
Yeah,
let's not forget, guys.
Rico.
Let's not forget, guys. If we can win this game, if we win this game tomorrow, we're three quarters of the way there, right? In qualification, literally. And we can
now
wrap it
up. Let me ask this. God, no, let me ask this question because you know how players love to play Champions League, but let's be honest, let's be real. This is the group stages.
Yeah.
So the players themselves, do you think they've looked at this week and they've said, I want to be playing Wednesday night Champions League? Or are they more so saying, I want to be playing on We play Saturday.
Sunday.
I want to play Sunday in the Derby.
I think this game will lead to Sunday. How you perform in this game will tell the manager what you're ready to do on Sunday. Yeah,
Okay.
and let's not forget. I mean, you're
Okay.
European champions. This is your title that you're fighting for, and you know that if you win this game tomorrow, which you should win, hope all things being equal, you are probably you qualified already. Frankly, because of what happened in the last game
Yeah,
with
because of the other.
yeah,
Yeah, because of the other
yeah,
games.
yeah, and it come home. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you can literally wrap up.
I know the importance of the. I know the importance of the game. Of 100%. Club wise, what the manager's thinking as well. But I'm just thinking, like, that player gut. Like, they're looking at the week, and it's like the Manchester Derby. Like,
Yeah, I think it'll be. I mean,
ah,
these lads won't need to be motivated for the derby. They'll be motivated either which way, whether they start or
yeah,
don't
yeah,
start.
yeah,
These guys they're hungry,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
the
They'll
old
be up
heads
there.
there, right? The Haalands and the Fodens and the Walkers.
No, 100%.
Rodri would also be ready for that to prove and redeem himself from what happened against what when he got a red card. So I think it'll work.
Yeah.
So we have back four: Gvardiol, Akanji, Ruben, Walker. Lachelle Blue, why do you think Walker shouldn't start, mate? Give me an answer. Give me an answer why you think. I'm thinking about what you're saying. I want an answer.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking like Martin. He wants to rest him because
Yes,
Walker is gonna
Martin
be he's
says,
gonna be on task with Rashford. Like,
yeah,
he's gonna have to be on.
yeah.
He's gonna have to be ready for Rashford.
Mancini says my issue with Walker is his position. He's a right wing or right back. He's predominantly played as a right wing this season and looked unsure when Mitoma, yeah. I mean Mitoma's a good. I mean he's a baller too. He's a good player. He gets just tricky
Yeah,
too. So, but
yeah.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So if Walker doesn't play right back, who plays right back? Akanji? Does that mean Stone steps in, or maybe it's Akanji, Ake. Here's what we do. Maybe we
Ooh,
do Akanji, right? We do Ake, Nathan.
yeah.
Maybe we do this. Is this better, guys? Lachelle, Blue, Mancunian Way.
Wait, you think? Are you saying a?
He plays that right back role. Yeah.
Oh, oh crap! I got a call come in and
Okay, no worries,
join back.
no worries.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But guys out there, Lachelle Blue, what do you think, Lachelle Blue? He's been poor in the last. Yeah, he has been suspect the last couple of games. Uh, so are we dropping Walker and keeping for the derby, or asking to find his form in this game away? What would Pep do? We know Akanji's going to play. Ake, yeah. I think we keep this. Yeah, I think we keep this. I think we keep this. Not saying Walker has been bad, but he's played every minute. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's keep that. So we'll keep it this way. We'll do Akanji, Ruben, Nathan, and Evadio back four. Bernardo Alvarez, Rodri. Or actually, it could be this, huh? With Guardiola stepping into the midfield next to Rodri. Yeah, that could be. I think that's better balanced. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Okay. So Ake, Guardiola, Ruben, Akanji, Rodri, Bernardo, Alvarez, Foden, Erling, Jack. That's what we're going to do for the Champions League. We'll post this up on the link for everybody to see, but just wanted to talk about the game tomorrow. Scoreline, I'm going to go 3-0 City. Nice and clean, control the game, 3 goals, 3 points. We move on to the derby on Sunday. All right, it's almost 10 o'clock here, past 10 o'clock. Just want to thank everybody for joining me this evening. Patrick can't be here. He's working through some work and personal items. Thanks to Vader, thanks to Abdul, thanks to Mancunian Way, Ad744, thanks to Clinical, thanks to everybody who's watching us out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe somebody's going to do Lachelle Blue. Thanks for joining us this evening. We may do a post-game review. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens, see how I feel. But till then, as Martin and as Ian and as everybody would say, it's good to be a Blue. We ride and we roll. We're still in it. 3 games left, 3 competitions left, 3-0 plastic pitch. yeah, yeah, I'll take that every single day. Hey, Shade of Blue, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show, my guy. You're late, but better to be late than never. Thank you for joining. We're wrapping up right now, but maybe he'll do a post-match review. Maybe Shades of Blue will do one. But if you're doing one, add me to the show. I'd love to be there, and then we will talk soon. For those out there, I may not do the Premier League Derby preview. I'll let others do that. I may join the shows if I can. Again, it's very busy for me this period. I've been swamped, but my heart's still in it. I'm still looking for the Blues. I'm still looking to celebrate our team. Thanks everyone for joining. Take care. God bless, and see you soon. Bye-bye.